Even though I move on the line. So before I go back to what I was doing, let me put y'all on game on what I was doing. So I think everybody should take this challenge. So what is the challenge? The challenge is here's the challenge. The challenge is, what if you have this many, okay? What if you got 10, do 10. If you got 5, do 5, right? But the challenge is, what are some of your top 20 albums? Not your, listen to me carefully. Not your most favorite albums, because some of your favorite albums might not be a great album. You might like a few songs on it. So whatever it may be, if it's R&B, if it's rock, if it's pop music, if it's house music, then if it's reggae music, then do that. If it's Spanish music, do that. Merengue or whatever, do that. Okay, but what I was thinking about, recently, I was thinking about, name some of my top, like I said, don't have to be rap, but whatever genre it is, stick to that genre. It can be metal, it can be country, it can be R&B, it can be soul, whatever it is, pop, it can be, whatever it is, just stick to that genre. And remember, it's not about your best or most favorite album. It's what album in a particular genre did you find yourself playing on repeat? That means almost every song. And when I say almost every song, it can't be no more than one song you didn't like. And if there is 2 songs you didn't like, the only way we can excuse that, if some of the songs that was on there was like super hit songs. Like, for example, a super hit song is like Lollipop from 50 Cent. That's a super hit song. So let's say, I think, was that Get Rich or Die Trying? Let's say that's your album. Let's say he had 2 corny songs in it. So that means he went past the 1 corny song limit. And he had 2 corny songs in it. This is all hypothetical. And like we agreed, there were corny songs too. The only way we can excuse that second one is because there was a hit song on there that was like, wow, like Lollipop. That went wow. Okay, so we're doing that. If you got 2 corny songs on that album, we're only excusing 1 corny song where it meets the limitation because of the hit song that was so impactful on it. Okay? All right. So for example, Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. Okay. Gin and Juice was a hit song. So if Snoop had 2 songs in that album that was trash, we're going to just limit to 1. He's going to be excused 1 because that song was so hot at the time. It's still hot now. If Madonna was your choice, you chose one of her albums, and that album contained like a Virgin or one of those, that's a hit song. Like, that song was wild. So we would excuse if there was another, if it passed the limitation. So Like for example, I love Against All Odds, Tupac, double album. But there was a lot of songs in that album where I didn't like. But there were songs in the album like Trading War Stories. What's your phone number? Don't get me started. But there were certain albums, there were certain tracks in that song on that. There were certain tracks in the album that I love, probably better than every song on my favorite. I'm sorry. There were certain tracks on Against All Odds that I like better than an album that's on my list. So Against All Odds cannot be on my list, even though I love those songs, because of the songs I don't like that's on the album. So it passes the one corny song. And even though he got a lot of hits on there, well, not a lot, but he got some hits on there. It's too many corny songs, so it won't offset. Right. So with that being in mind, so remember, whatever genre you choose, you got to stick to it. If it's R&B, if it's soul, jazz, pop, rock, country, whatever it is, you got to stay there. Right. So mine ended up being rap. Now I didn't bring my list because I don't. If y'all know me, I don't like to keep notes, like especially when I research. Like let's say if I research, I was debating the virgin birth. So let's say if I get back into the virgin birth, let's say 2 years from now, I'm probably not going to rely on too many old notes because I want to look at it with a clean lens, like a new set of eyes. So I didn't bring my rap list today because I felt like I was going to write them over without even going live. Like I didn't even think about it just now, but I wanted to like write it over because the albums that pop up in my head will be the albums that was literally supposed to be there. If I forgot about one, it shouldn't be there. So there were a few albums, not a few, there's a lot of albums. But like a lot of us, you my age, like you listen to tons of albums, and you had to skip past some songs that was trash and whatever. But the albums I found myself playing over and over and over. Let me start with this one. So let me see. I'm still sharing my screen because I'm gonna go back to the Deacon thing, but I feel like this is the challenge I'm putting out there. Okay, so I'm doing rap. So I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do all of them, but I'm gonna do a quick sum. So one of them was this. I don't remember the name of it. So it will be this one, Capital Punishment. Okay, so Capital Punishment is what I mean. Now, I felt like this album was like I could just play it straight through. In every song, it can repeat, and I won't be tempted to fast forward a song or skip a song. So now, do I like this album more than Against All Odds? No. But can I play this without stopping or skipping? Yes. Can I do that with Against All Odds? No. So that's the criteria. Okay, so this is one of them. Another one would be this. Some of the stuff you probably never heard of because I kind of like East Coast. So this is Shaheem, the Rugged Child. This is he was right here. This album right here. Okay, I think it's that one. It's the Rugged. Oh yeah, it's right. It's Shaheem, the Rugged Child. There we go. He's little. So he's like the youngest like rapper, whatever. So Shaheem was this. Now, I got this from my brother. And by the way, Big Pun was one of my favorite all-time rappers. But anyway, so my brother was playing this, and I ended up liking this a lot. So where I like every and I believe you guys, if you're into rap, whatever, like certain styles, like old school East Coast styles, I think you will love this album right here, every last track. So this was one. Another one would be this one. I didn't type that. I'm gonna read your comments in a second. But another one would be this. Now I don't know about money. No. So this is another one that I like literally play like every last track. So watch this. This is one. Okay. Let me get another one. I don't know which album it was from NWA. I don't know, but it had Express Yourself on it. Whatever one of that was, I don't know which one of these it was. It could have been straight out. I don't know. I don't know which one of these it was. It could have been more than one, but one of these albums, I found myself. I'm a nigga, you a nigga. When you like that, whatever song that was on, that was hard. Easy did most of the rapping. That classic. I mean, not just again, it ain't just classic. So I kept kind of, I was getting lost, and I was playing like I ended up playing "Give It to Die Trying," and I'm like, oh no, that doesn't meet my list. Even though every song was probably dope on there, but that's not the criteria. The criteria is did I play that album over and over and over without skipping a song? And the answer is no, because I did not play that album even more than one time. Not even more than one time. Because there are dope albums that I just don't listen to again. Okay, so now let's keep going. Right here, Machiavelli. Definitely was rocking that. Watch this. Boom. Every last track. This one was hot. And I got this album because my next door neighbor hate like we were not into like this east this south stuff. South was not popping way back here, and not in East Coast. So my boy bought it. My neighbor, white boy Billy, he bought it. He was playing it, and he's like being introduced to rap culture. But because none of us liked it, he felt peer pressure not to like it. He probably did like it, so he ended up giving it to me like, "Yo, you can have it." So and like this one hot. It was hot. It was on here. JD did the remix. So I think I was just bored. I think I had played my CDs and I had nothing to listen to. I played this and after laughing at these songs, I played it, and I promise you, I'm like, wait a minute, because like I'm working out, whatever. At that time, I was working out heavy, doing push-ups. I think I did something to do push-ups too, like a different song for motivation. And I see myself getting motivated by these songs. So I'm like, am I tripping? Is this album actually hot? Because I let every song play on like it's on repeat all, like for the whole summer. And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, is this hot? Is it just me tripping? Hold on. I'm like, is this hot or is this me just tripping? So, and this is the album that I ended up having back at Finger. Right. So I played my brother, because he laughing at first, and he like, I'm like, nah, listen, this had Young Turk. So he like, so now white boy Billy, he wanted the album back because he started hearing Charlie, like, nah, you get this back. But anyway, this became one of my albums that I played every last track without skipping something. Now another one was it makes the list, but it doesn't. It was the Lil Wayne, the one that had the cop like a cop car. We. Okay, so that album, yes, I ended up playing every last song on repeat. But I think it was just for that day. I don't know if I was playing that album. So it meets the requirements, makes the list, but it's gonna be the bottom of the list because I didn't play it as much as I did 400 Degrees. Every album I played, I showed you guys so far. I didn't play Lil Wayne as much as those. The Machiavelli, the Big Pun, these were on steady repeat. Like play the music, leave, go out, come back, repeat, leave, go out next day, play it, leave, go out. That's how I did. Okay, so another one is this. Okay, so one was this for sure. I think it was this album. Yeah, dog. Is this the only album? Because it was definitely this. It just ain't but fools. Only not, yeah. If this is that album, this was definitely it. All right, so now Snoop. I thought Snoop album was called Doggy Style. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. This is another one. Over and like every last track, over and over and over. This was one. Okay, this was one. So this is just an example. Right. So this is one right here. Now it was written over and over and over. There's other Nas albums I like, and I'm gonna add this to the list, but this goes to the bottom with Lil Wayne. Okay. So this is another one. Although I played this more than Lil Wayne, but I didn't play it as much as the Big Pun and those people. And I believe this is one of them right here. This right here. That was hot. Over and over and over and over and over and over. This is one. Boom. That's the one. That's one. And another album, I believe it's this right here. Damn. Hell. What was it? Hell on Earth. But it was part 3. They had a bunch of Hell on Earth, but it would have to be. I think it's the red one. Yeah, the red one. I think it's part 3. So that was another one that makes my list over and over and over and over. This was one. Ninjas on a Run eating. Play this over and over and over. This was one right here. This is one of those ones. Biggie sort of makes the list, sort of. Sort of. I recall. I recall playing this. I recall playing this over and over and over. But this was going to bottom near like Lil Wayne and near Nas guys. But I do recall playing this. Okay. So we freestyling. Let me see what else is on. Okay, of course. This one made the list, of course. It was specific one. Of course, the one with Cream. I should have did albums. So 2 right off the bat comes to mind. It was definitely 36 Chambers. What was it? Like I pretty much like all these, but Wu-Tang Forever. Okay, there we go. So for sure, without trying to recall the songs, for sure, it was Wu-Tang Forever. The last two on the right. And Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers for sure. Like those two make my list. Okay, so now watch this. Added to my list is, and Drake won't be here, even though he's my favorite rapper all time, and Jay-Z might not be, I'm not sure, but Drake is not here because again, he's my favorite rapper all time. I love his music more than anybody's music, but again, he doesn't have an album I played over and over and over. He doesn't have one that I can recall. Aristocrat, let me see which album it was. It was over here, The World Is Yours. So your far right, the one to the far right, The World Is Yours, that one. Over and over and over and over. Okay. Get out of there. Of course, I gotta go. So Lil Gunna, he had one of those albums. I put Bun. So I think it was 2 though. I think it was 2. Okay, so it was. Why is that Lil Baby? I put Lil Gunna. That's why. Okay, so right there it says Drip season 3, and I believe Drip or Drown 2. So I think there's 2. I think there's 2. Or it could be Drip season. I'm not sure. I think it's Drip or Drown 2. So even though I got I got Wanna, but it don't make the list. I got Drip season 2. It don't make the list. But I believe it's Drip season 3 for sure. and I believe it's Drip or Drown too that made the list. So now it showed Little Baby, so let me go Little Baby. So he has an album that I played front to back. And it will be, man, which one was it? It's either Harder Than Ever or Street Gossip. It might be both of those. So he might have two on my list. Let's see, who else? Who else? I'm not gonna type in Jay-Z because I can't remember him making my list. It's possible, but the fact I gotta like debate, I won't even type him in. Let's see, who else is out there? Who else is out there? I'm sure, yeah, I know there's a Master P album. I'm sure there is one out there. I played front to back. He had a bunch of albums. I don't, this later research, I'll figure out which one it was. But I'm sure there's a Master P album or C Murder. It got to be one of those two that I played over and over and over. I can't tell you, but I'm sure if I was to look through Master P album, the green, the red, I bought them all. I'm sure one of those albums make my list. This is for the Cadillac. One of those big, I'm sure. Let me think. I'm gonna move to Deacon. Okay, so let me see. What else? So you all, I challenge you all to do this. Like I said, it could be any genre, country, R&B, soul, jazz, whatever you want. It could be just playing flutes, whatever it wants. To go and get your favorite album. No, not favorite albums, please. Because remember, a lot of these albums are not my favorite. I just told you, like, I'm a preferred. I got skipped past some Drake tracks, but if I had to, I'm gonna pick Drake over these because I think the songs that were hot is better than some of these. You know what? Let me do this. I gotta do this because I'll be lying if I don't type this. I don't know how it was spelled. I'll be lying if I don't type this in there. So this album right here, I bought this coming from Connecticut some years ago, family reunion. And you know what's crazy? It wasn't my family. But like people, like my friends, like this is why I don't listen to you clowns by saying, "Oh, why is that? Why you ain't shit." No, you ain't shit. Because I'm the only guy that you probably ever gonna meet in your life that went to about 4 family reunions, and I'm not kin with none of them. But that's how much like I'm liked. And not just the guy who invited me. I'm talking about his cousins, his friends. I'm that type of guy. LL Cool J. I'm that type of guy. So let's say if I met the Watcher in real life and hung out, he's gonna naturally, because I'm so cool and so likable, he's gonna naturally invite me to his family. Revolutionary me. I go to Texas. She invite me to her relatives, siblings, friends, even coworkers. This is my history. They're gonna all like me. RLCK, Fitz. I go way overseas. Fitz introduce me to his people. Just be careful because they just might vote you out after getting to know me. They might kick you out and make me the king. I'm telling you, that's my life. And I'm telling you, it's not just the person I'm cool with. It's your wife, it's your husband, it's your uncle, aunt, brother, cousin, even the girl and guy you work out with. If you introduce me to them, they're going to, that guy, this is how it happens. So when you end up beefing with them, it's hard for me to beef with them because I'm just as cool as that person as you were. Even though you introduced me, that's just how it is. I'm one of the ones like that. If you don't believe me, let's get DJ Focus back on here. I'm not related to DJ Focus. But ask him. All of his friends, and do you know he got 2 brothers and they all got different friends? I'm friends with almost all of their friends combined. So DJ Focus' older brother might have a friend that DJ Focus not cool with, but I'm cool with. DJ Focus' older brother might have a friend that DJ Focus not cool with, but I'm cool with. So I'm probably cool with more people in that family, friends, than he is. That's one. There's a couple folks that was like from my city. Infinite Minds will tell you he's from my city. He's the one I went to the I went to the debate I joined on the vaccine thing. He went with me. So now look at Unc. Look at Unc, the God Killer. He invited me on Sinetta. He pretty much paraded me around. There's some Unbiased Sports. Pseudo killers. Now look at all the pseudo killers. I'm cool with every last one of them. Got no beef with none of them. Even Kent. All of them. Look at the I'm a rock squad. Everybody know who Jai was my man. Dr. Mayat got a cool relationship with him. Look at LCK. He came on the scene. He introduced me to, I can't remember the name, False Prophet, something like that. But I'm cool with him. Like that's just how it is. Just how it is. And because I'm cool with everybody, you cool with me, you end up you being connected to everybody I'm connected with. By extension. That's just how it goes. That's why I don't change. I know my personality is not for everybody. I have a strong lion personality. And if you are what they call beta, you just might not like it. But I'm telling you, if you're alpha in any sense, even as a woman, you're alpha in any sense, you're gonna like it. I don't think the soft guys like me too much, but the guys who rip and tear stuff apart, they're gonna like it. Anyway, so I gotta end it there. Because I play that thing over and over and over and over. So off top, I'm gonna stop right there. I had another artist in my mind. I can't remember anymore. I'm trying to think. Junior Mafia, no. Maybe this album on the low. I gotta go back. Maybe this album on the low. Who's saying Fatal from the Outlaws? Maybe this. I'm not sure. I gotta go back. But if I had the album, maybe this album. Maybe this album. Which one was it? I don't even know. Oh, it was this one. That was that one for sure. It was this one for sure. Now I don't know if this makes the list.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes the list, but it was this album for sure. Okay, so that just so because the reason why I thought about this list because I'm not really happy with today's music like that. So I'm like, I need to just create my own playlist and just listen to my hits, my albums. I don't want to fast forward anything, and I don't want to create a bunch of songs. This one from Drake and this one. I don't want a bunch of hit songs. I just want albums I had no problem playing through without skipping. So I challenged myself, and I extended the challenge to my brother yesterday. So now I'm extending the challenge to you all. Album, again, they don't have to be, don't confuse the criteria. They are not necessarily your best and most favorite albums. These are just albums. You can't lie to yourself. These are just albums that you can play without skipping one song. Or at the very least, one song you can skip. And you can skip two songs only if that album had hits that are undeniable. Like If I Ruled the World. Or Big Pun, 100%. Songs like that. Coolio, Rise, Slip Aside. If that album was dope and it had like two corny songs, because that song was so viral and hot, we'll give immunity to a corny song. All right, so let me see what the folks are saying before I get back into real review. And I didn't get a chance to get back on Dame Dash at all. Charm, peace. What's your phone around? Yeah, that song was so underrated. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Boom. Mimi, God dang it. Yeah. You're exactly right. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh my God. How did I forget about this? Yes. This is one of those ones. This is definitely on the list. This is definitely on the list. And not just this one too. This one too. But you are right. I forgot totally about East 99. Thuggish Ruggish almost made it, but I think there might have been more than 2 songs that I skipped. So it didn't really make it. But yes, East 1999 that is 100% on that list. That's probably my most favorite Bone Thugs album. Yeah, that's probably my most favorite. Yeah, because those songs are just on another level. Matter of fact, I might induct that to compete against my most favorite albums ever. Like ever. I might put in there East 1999. Yeah. So yeah, I can't believe I got out. Thank you, Mimi, for that. I forgot totally about that. I'm just freestyling. Like at home, it's on my list, by the way. I just didn't recall it from freestyle. So before I leave, trying to think of EPMD, Redman, Keith Murray, Eve, Lil Kim. I mean, Foxy was close. Foxy Brown was her album was close. Foxy, that 456 was crazy. That 456, that's probably my favorite Foxy song. So Foxy Brown was close. And AZ, I gotta rethink AZ. Which album was it? I think it was China Dog was, it might have been China Dog. Let me just make sure. It might have been China Dog. Yeah, it was. Okay, but I don't know. I don't remember if I like every song on it. I don't remember. But this is probably my favorite. Yeah, 456. This is probably my favorite Foxy Brown album. But I'm not sure if every song, or at least every song but 1 or 2, could I play through. I don't remember. But yeah, Foxy was my favorite. Y'all know she was my favorite girl rapper. Today, I think you guys know it's Cardi B / Ice Spice. So Foxy Brown is my favorite girl rapper, female rapper, woman rapper. And Cardi B is right now today in / Ice Spice. So if y'all gave me like my personal 3, again, I'm just freestyling. My favorite 3 rappers, women rappers all time. It's probably not order. Foxy Brown, Cardi B, and Ice Spice. I love Ice Spice music. I'm a huge fan of her music. I'm a huge fan of Ice Spice music. I love her music. I love her music. And I don't even say that about Cardi B or Foxy Brown. I I'm sure if I get an Ice Spice album, I'll probably play the whole thing without skipping something. Like that's how much I like her. And her beats, I probably could play her whole album without skipping something. Like, I'm confident if I Google one, I never heard her album before. I don't know if she got me. I'm confident if she got me, I probably can play the whole thing without skipping. I wonder if I could play Cardi B album without skipping. Now this album right here, I gotta listen to this one to make sure because I want to add it to the list, but I'm not sure. But there we go. Oh. I didn't even click that right here. Father of 4. So I recall most of these songs I like, but I can't. I see Lick. I don't know if I might not like Lick. Taps in my face. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure, but most of these songs I like. But Don't Lose Me, that's probably trash. I don't even know. So I don't know. Came a long way. It's probably yeah. So I can't add that because I don't even remember those songs. So I can't add that. So, but definitely Machiavelli. I recall playing those songs over White Man's World and all that. I remember. Let me see you toss it up. Yeah, I remember like just working out playing that album without stopping. The reason why I know because I was working out and I didn't want to stop to because when some people work out they need music to do that extra push up, do that extra push, do that extra lifting weights, bench press, whatever, butterflies, whatever. Like you need that extra push to keep going. You don't want to get up. And certain songs just don't motivate you, make you want to just not try that last rep. That's why it's important for me to remember this album I could play without stopping. That's why I say like Drake, my favorite rapper all time. I like his beats the best, but some of his songs will probably make me get up early off the bench for the pull-up bar. So I can't risk that. Love Against Our Lives, but there's some song that's gonna make me stop doing a pull-up or a sit-up. So I can't take that risk. I gotta play albums. So you can't lie to yourself. I gotta play albums. I know I'm not gonna get up and stop. And Lil Wayne, that Cop Car album was one of them. Big Pun was one of them. East 1999 was one of them for sure. The NWA, I forgot which album was, but it was an NWA track. Oh. Yeah, so the most important thing is don't lie to yourself. Just because Drake my favorite artist, I'm not gonna lie and act like there's an album I can play front to back without stopping. But again, I think there's a Jay-Z album. Let me see. My brother thinks it's Hard Knock Life for me. I don't know. I don't recall that. But let me see. Okay, maybe he was right. So I'm looking at because I can look at covers. So that Hard Knock Life, that does look like I definitely own that. Let me see something else. He might be right. He might be right. I gotta listen to not every song, but the Carters. That's the album I love. So was it volume 2 or was there volume 1? See, I don't know which one it is. Volume 1 or volume 2. Let me see what I get in flag. I want to see the tracks. This could be one right here. This see that I don't know what girls like. That's a song I don't like. I don't like that song. So that's one. I said like your dude one trash song. That long for sure wouldn't meet my criteria. But you're allowed one trash song. So and where I'm from was hot. So I don't know, man, because I don't recall. You Must Love Me. I don't recall Lucky Me. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But so far, it looks like it meets the criteria. So let me see part 2. Yo, what's the Jay-Z album? It was Coke by the Boatload. Get my fofo. That album, whatever that album was, I gotta see that album. But let me see how like this might be it. It might be 2. Yeah, okay, that's it right there, nigga. What, nigga? Who gets it? Okay. Money. Yeah. So okay, I don't know. I got to listen to these songs over, but already that might be on my list. What I'm looking at, it might be volume 1 and 2 that's on my list. I remember those tracks. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna include those on my list. It's supposed to be top 20. So at some point you gotta narrow it down to just 20, or maybe 25. But it gotta be 20, it can't be 30. So I want to say top 20, but I got way more than 20. So maybe 25. top 25 albums. Because believe me, when you guys go back and listen, think about this albums you heard, if you're not 20, if you're older than 20, if you're at least 30, you're gonna have about 100. You gotta like sift out. You gotta filter out. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. When I come back, I'm going to get on. I'm going to touch on the Hebrew, and I'm going to move from there. All right, we back. We're back. We're back. All right. So now, let me get to Two Outlaws Still I Rise. I gotta. You know what? that might be a great. Let me see, because that sounds like something that I know I have like 55 fans. You know I had all the Outlaw stuff. Uh, yeah, that sound like that's. Let me make sure. That sound like something. Let me see. That might be the hell of a. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Right here. Let me see. I think it tracks. I can't see the tracks. For the track. Oh, right to the president. That's them? just dropping Cold Casket. Hey, yo. Okay, I remember this album. Now, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if I played it without skipping. So I can't add it until I go back and listen to it. Okay, but I definitely remember. I never see the fact that I only remember 2 songs. I remember Letters to the President. Now, Still I Rise. I remember that. Oh yeah, Still I Rise. That was Gaddafi. I think Gaddafi went crazy in that. Yeah, I got to go back and listen to it, but for sure, I think that Hussein Fatal. If I could remember, I think that Hussein Fatal is definitely on there. I remember playing this like a lot every day. Yeah, I really believe. I gotta go back and listen to the stuff. I really, you know what? I gotta work out. So the only way I'm gonna know, the only way I'm really gonna know if the ones I can't remember, if they're good or not, is to work out and play. If I gotta get up and stop it, then that means it ain't it. So, I probably work. So tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that's my. I've been slacking on working out, so that's my motivation. So if y'all see me chisel, it's because of this day forward. I finally got motivation to work out because I got a task. The task is try to figure out the albums I'm unsure of if they fit my criteria. I got to listen to them, and I'm not motivated to listen to them unless I work out, and I'm not motivated to work out unless I listen to them. So that's hand in hand. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that starting tomorrow. I gotta find out. And that's the best way to find out. That's the best way to find out. I'm debating if I should do the not Nas Stillmatic is a Thriller album. So the Thriller charm, remember, the genre gotta be the same. You can't go from pop to rap. They gotta be one. So Nas Stillmatic, I believe you're right about that. My favorite one was let me see. My favorite one was God Something It Was Written, but let me see. You might be right about this. Oh hell yeah! No, wait. Yeah. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yes. 100%. I'm bugging. How I didn't put this in there. I'm bugging. Yeah. Stillmatic. I'm bugging. I apologize. I'm bugging. It was written Stillmatic, and it might be Illmatic too. It might be, but definitely for me, Godson, it was written in Stillmatic. Now I gotta think about Illmatic. Let's go. All right, so let's see. What is your halftime, man? Yeah. God damn. Okay, this there too. Yeah, it ain't a lot of songs, but it makes it. Yep, this is there. So we got 9. So now it's got 4 albums in there. So we got Illmatic, Stillmatic for me. In there for me. Now it's Illmatic, Stillmatic. It was written, gosh. Yeah, so we got in my this makes it. That's 4. So Jay-Z got 2. Biggie might have 1, Ready to Die. Let me check the songs first, because that was a double album. Double albums is hard. Double albums are hard because you increase the chances of not liking the song. So Notorious B.I.G. Ready. Yo, where's the?
Yeah.
Why don't list the songs?
You ready, motherfucker?
Warning, Ready to Die. Yeah, this might make it, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yep. Okay, this is in there. So was there Ready to Die Part 2? Yeah, this is in there. This is in there. This is in there. So Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die is in there. But was there? So I remember another album. Oh, Life After. That's what it was. So this one right here, this might make it too. Yeah. Okay, yep. Yeah, so this makes it too. Okay, so Biggie got two. Biggie got Ready to Die. You got Life After Death. Yes. This was hard. But this is the one I only remember. So when I thought of Biggie, well, it was never when I thought of Biggie first. I might have said Ready to Die, but I had this in my mind. And now I looked at Ready to Die. Yeah, so he got two. So he got two. Jay-Z got two, but Jay-Z could possibly have some more. I just don't remember the tracks. Yeah, but Biggie for sure got two in. Life After Death, Ready to Die. Tupac got Machiavelli. Yeah. Miles got four. Miles got four. Now Bone got two. They got the Art of War. They got Beat 99. But I gotta relook at Art of War. I gotta re-listen to it to make sure because that's double album too. You know, double albums get tricky because Streets Disciple, that was like a double album, and some song like, some I didn't like. I can't put that in there. But the double album for Wu-Tang did the Wu Forever, that was double album, but that makes it in. It's really hard for double album to get in there because there's so many tracks and it increases the chances of too many songs not being good. Okay. Yeah, so still mad at Outlaw Till I Rise. That's I gotta y'all should do what y'all should do is y'all should comment. So because once the live is done, I'm not gonna see this, like, the suggestions. So in the comment section, I should have said this from the door when everybody was here. So in the comment section, type in the albums I did not list that you believe that might be on my list, that or should be on my list. Yeah, but of course, Thriller album, Charles. That's the first part I thought of the Michael. I'm like, you know, it's gotta be rap because that's what I chose. But when I go to pop, of course, that's gonna be good. I'm trying to think. A Big Pun. Is Big Pun the only non-black album on the list? When I'm saying black, I'm saying everybody black, Jamaicans, Haitians, like that's all included in black. So I'm trying to think because I remember buying Terror Squad album. I'm not sure if I don't believe every song I was playing. I believe I had skipped some. I won't even think about that. I could have sworn it was a Red Man. Let me see. But I wasn't really a Redman fan, so I can't see. Let me see. Maybe, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Muddy Waters, Doc's Name, Blackout. But that's the Method Man and Redman. Nah, that won't. I actually think the Method Man was never good with albums. He was good with singles. He was never good with albums. So I think when Redman collaborated with Method Man, I think that might have dropped Redman's stock for me. I think I liked his music because I think he became more clownish. But I think that's what he liked, the cartoon, Charleston White type of. I think he became more like Charleston White and Lil Woody when he joined with Method Man. I like the Rottweiler song, but their collaboration, I really, it may be a few other songs, but I really didn't like their collaboration. I thought they tried something new and it probably worked for others, like, you know, broader fan base. But for me, and not I was never really a Red Man fan like that, but I felt like that was the wrong direction. If you ever wanted me to be a fan. Yeah, okay. So, but he had some good singles though. Yes, I think I'm gonna end it there and come back later. I'm gonna come back later with a Gorilla Reward because I think I went somewhere else. It's gonna feel weird going back and forth like Leah. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna leave yet. Let's go to 304 movies. But let's not go there. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, here. Yeah, what's this about right here? I don't know if it's fake news or something real.
Well, Clive, I'm sure as everyone here knows, one of the big revelations, as the book, began.
Let me say some time. Let me see if he talks about being bisexual. You got all these conspiracy theories. Okay, here we go.
You're talking about your personal life, your kind of, discovery of yourself and your bisexuality, and that was something that, you had never discussed publicly before, and it was an important part of the book, and it made a big impact. I wonder if you could, say a little bit about, we've heard so many stories just here tonight. The book very easily could just have been exclusively devoted to music and really had nothing about your personal life in it. Well, what was it that made you feel that it was important, to share elements of your background from Brooklyn right up into, the nature of your sexual life?
All right, I'll do that. And but I do want to say, because somehow in the conversation I had earlier this evening,
everybody's saying that this is one of. Now, I don't know much about this guy. That's why I got these interviews here. Interview on the soundtrack of my life. I got behind the music, a conversation with Clyde Davis. I want to see how he came in. I want to see.
What do Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys, Patti Smith, Barry Manilow, Chicago, Santana, Laura Nyro, and Janis Joplin all have in common? They were all discovered and signed by today's very special guest, the legendary Clive Davis. We discuss his unprecedented career running Columbia, Arista, and J Records, how he overcame the creative resistance to his initial signings of Janis Joplin.
Okay, so this is the right video I want to watch. I want to watch how he came about. But the bisexual part that got me thinking about like the rumors I'm hearing, the conspiracy theories. That is adding some, a little tiny bit of validity, possibly a little bit of validity in the possibilities. I'll say that. He came out, he confirmed some stuff, at least his sexuality. So that's showing a little bit of validity to a little bit of possibility. Okay, so, but it doesn't mean conspiracy theories are true. When y'all run with something and y'all stand on it 10 toes, you better have 10 toes proof. You stand on something with 10 toes, you better have 10 toes worth of proof. Okay, so got a little more time to pick up my son, so let me get off here before we make it back. Yeah, I'm going to try my hardest. It's going to be a little difficult today, but I'm going to try my hardest to get around because if mosquitoes gone, I could, it's like too loud inside my son. You know, outside he's not gonna bother me as much. If I'm inside, tell him to be a good life. But if he outside, he'll play. Mosquitoes, man, I can't stand them. It won't stay fall. It keep going back to summer. So if it stay fall, I'm gonna worry about mosquitoes. All right, I'm out of here.